Oh, so, you're not making the flight to Amsterdam?
No.
When you're ready to move.
Good morning. We leave today. I cannot believe this is finally here.
Morning, Ruru. Today's the day. Season 2 starts. I can't believe it's here.
It's 6:45 and we just naturally woke up because we're so excited. I'm getting so many kisses right now.
It is 5:15 a.m. for me. I've been up since 4:30. Happy travel day. See you soon, Kristen.
We don't leave till 2 p.m. today, so I wanted to wake up early to just like hang out, take one last shower before we hit the road, because that's always what I miss the most, is just like feeling clean like all the time. My hair looks cray, but I'm excited. I'm fidgeting a lot because when my nerves are high, I fidget, but it's good nerves. It's like excited, also don't know what's to come, don't know who we're gonna meet. Like, it's all good things. It's just like a little nerve-wracking before we hit the road, always.
I'm so excited to get this going, get this started, but no matter, I think, how long you travel or to what extent you travel, there is just a bit of nerves that come with it. Nerves of the like unknown, uncertainty of what might happen. But along with that also comes obviously a lot of excitement, and you know, you never know who you're gonna meet, who you're gonna see, or what you're gonna do. There's just a whole world waiting out there. But sometimes the hardest part, especially when it comes to long-term travel, is leaving.
But honestly, I'm so excited. It's just like the weirdest feeling, like going from being in a routine in the States, and then you have all your products, all your clothes like at your fingertips. So then when it changes, you just have to get back in a routine, new food, new cultures, new atmosphere, just a whole different way of life. But honestly, like, that's what I love about it, is you're living in the moment. Like, when you travel, like, you truly are just like living day to day. Something new is coming, exciting. And that's what I love about it, is it gives you a change of scenery. Like, you're never gonna experience the same thing twice in a day. So yeah, extremely excited. A little bit of nerves, because obviously you're always gonna have nerves when you're doing something that's maybe not the norm, but that's okay. I have a lot of people praying around me, praying for both Jordan and I, and that's how I know that we will be safe throughout this journey.
Me and Kristen have a 1-hour layover in Chicago before we have to board for Amsterdam. So let's say a prayer none of our planes are delayed or have any issues, because that would quite literally be horrible. And I don't know what I would do.
So every time before I leave, there's mom, wave mom. I always print them an itinerary. This time it's 26 pages front and back. And this allows them to know every hotel that we stay at, any activity that we're doing. We put links and phone numbers in there as well, because it's in Google Docs. So if anything were to go wrong, or we weren't answering or something like that, they have backup phone numbers to know where we should be and who they can call. So does that make you sleep at night?
Yes, that's a lot. The rest of our morning consisted of one quick meeting, always some last minute packing, because of course there were a few things we missed.
34. All right, now to weigh the backpack. 16 pounds. So in total, I'm carrying 50 pounds exactly.
One last breakfast date with mom, a suitcase cleanup, and a quick goodbye to the dogs before we got on the road.
Bye home, I'll miss you.
Hi, Grandma.
I thought I opened the door and I got
Love you.
and I love you.
So Grandma cut up fresh strawberries, and I'm wearing a bib that she gave me because we don't want me to accidentally drop red on my like one and only sweatshirt that I'm packing. So, and I have a spoon for some reason, not a fork, but.
We are officially off to the airport for season 2. Dad, do you know where I'm starting?
Yes.
Where?
Starts with an A.
Amsterdam.
Hey! And
What?
my plane's delayed 1 hour.
Yours is?
Yeah, I just got a text message.
Oh, no.
Currently, there are no other United flights that will get me there on time to make my Amsterdam connection. There's an American flight I can take for earlier, but do you think I'm gonna make it?
Possibility.
Traffic is bad. Hopefully I can make this American flight that would get me in an hour and 10 minutes earlier to Chicago. And if not, I'm out of luck. All right, hugs. Through security, but the skies are not looking good, and I'm really worried my flight out of Lexington is gonna be delayed. Let's pray not. Okay, all the flights are delayed due to wind at Denver. So we still don't know if we're making the flight or not. Chicago, preferably on the 110 flight to ORD.
Yeah, you're good.
All right, let's do it.
Can you see a credit card?
I was able to make it onto the American flight, but the security lines are so long. Thank God for pre-check, because I think I'm gonna make it in time. Okay, love you.
Okay, let me know when you make it.
Love you.
So much fun.
Oh, I cry every single time. When I get my parents are right there, I'm trying not to cry. I will always cry saying bye to my parents. Okay, update. We boarded the plane and then we had to deboard because supposedly there's a complete ground stop right now in Chicago, so no one can fly into Chicago. So Jordan and I both cannot get there. We're trying our best to get to Amsterdam tonight, or tomorrow morning, but our flight takes off at 6:10 p.m. It's approximately 2:30 right now, Eastern time, and Chicago's at least in Central, so we're working with like 4.5, 5 hours, so fingers crossed.
So you can call United or
It's
check the
delayed
United app.
again, and all their systems are down. So I am morally defeated at this point. Our plane has officially been delayed for 4 hours now, and all of United's systems are shut down, so they can't rebook our flights. My flight literally now lands at 6:45 in Chicago, and our flight to Amsterdam takes off at 6:10. So per your imagination, we are not making it to Amsterdam tonight. So I think we're gonna be stuck in Chicago, and they said that they won't get us a hotel because it's not their fault, because it was a ground stop in Chicago. So they won't provide that. So it looks like we will be having to pay ourselves for a hotel in Chicago. So maybe we will make it to Amsterdam tomorrow. I want to cry. We reboarded the plane. The flight attendant comes on and says, Chicago shut down again. So I'm going home. We're gonna try this again tomorrow.
Groundhog Day.
We all thought they were kidding, but it wasn't a joke, so we all are deboarding. We have boarded for a third time, but we are finally sitting on the tarmac about to take off to Chicago. Send prayers. A 5.5-hour delay total. Despite all odds, a quick run through the Denver airport and a 1.5-hour delay, Jordan's plane finally took off. Amsterdam boarding closed. Looks like we're spending the night in Chicago. Truth be told, I'm quite defeated. The second I landed in Chicago, Makerson's plane to Amsterdam was taking off. So I walked what feels like a marathon across this airport, all the way from one terminal to the opposite end of the airport, go to the gate to talk to an agent, no one's there. So then I get directed to go somewhere else to talk to an agent. It's closed behind me, you can't even tell, it's closed behind me. So then I'm being told that I need to scan an app and talk to someone online. So I'm really tired. Kristen hasn't even left Kentucky yet. What a way to start season 2. We spent the next 45 minutes calling every hotel within a 10-mile radius from the Chicago airport to see if they had any availability for a one-night stay, and none of them did. Because the weather in Chicago caused so many cancellations, there were hundreds of people stranded for the night, us included. So I went to book the hotel on Hotel Tonight to try to get a deal. Click submit, put all my credit card information in, it charged my credit card, and then came up with a notification saying, sorry, we are booked for tonight. So this is like the 12th hit of today, and both of us are done. Hi, yes. We are finally leaving the airport. We finally found a hotel, and it's 35 minutes away. We have made it in the car on the way to the hotel. This is the longest day of my entire life. Good morning, Chicago. That next morning, there was nothing else we could really do except laugh about how our season 2 started. Out of 20 countries in 6 months last year, we didn't miss a single flight. But on our first one out of the country this year, we happened to miss it.
Everything happens for a reason, and honestly, we needed the day to prep and get ready for the amount of travel we had coming up. So while it was such a huge burden, we did end up needing that day to sleep in and work more than we realized. With one more chance to take a hot shower, sleep in a comfy bed, wear a robe, which we miss so much when traveling, and to repack our bags, we were about to head out. But not without Kristen mispronouncing a few words for Instagram. So we are supposed to be in Amsterdam. Right now.
Good afternoon from the Hyatt Lodge, Chicago. We are heading to the airport 5 hours early because I think I convinced Kristen to get us there with just enough time.
No, she didn't.
With just enough time to grab a burger before we head out of America for the next 4 months. Let's pray we make our flight this time, and we'll see you in Amsterdam. And we were off. If there's anything we learned, it's always give yourself plenty of time to make your connecting transportation. Always get to the airport early. You never know when a hiccup might happen. There's Kristen every single time waiting to go through security and getting random checked. Her luck is quite literally unmatched when it comes to airport security. Look at the one who's struggling now. Okay, looks like we're on track this time to make it to Amsterdam. Let's try this again. All boarded, ready to go. Peace out, America, for the next 4 months.
A total of 10 hours in plane delays, $90 in Ubers, a $17 breakfast consisting of water, cereal, and a bagel, and 2 tired girls later, and by the grace of God, we made it to the Netherlands. Our 22nd country together and our first one of season 2. Follow along to see where we head to and what we get ourselves into this summer.